can he find openings in Misoma's keep-away game? Or will Misoma just, not let Uncle Aki play to get immediately start that moon drive? Like right off the bat, here we go.
Yeah, that's something that the Japanese players highlighted, that Americans use their moon drive very differently than the Japanese players do. So that is something that I know they are not prepared for. Oh, we get a big opening here from Uncle Aki. The first real damage of this, and went ahead and spent their bar of Magic Circuit as well.
Big opportunity because Misoma used their moon drive, so no more
Oh, big overhead here. See how this goes. Okay, finish it out.
Yep. And Misoma, we got a lot of meter to work with. No moon drive though, which might be a little more important. We can see Scan Shield though with the long hold.
That delayed A counter was really scary.
QG though, we're regenerating a lot. We have 3 meter here too, so we're gonna definitely see something done, but no conversion.
No, this is looking definitely first match of the day, but this is the Misoma special. You go ahead, do the double down B, double down C, finish out the combo. Really well done.
Uncle Aki getting air unblockable. That's huge.
And Misoma takes the first one. This is already so explosive.
Well, yeah, I blinked it. When did Misoma get more moon drive to do it again?
I have no idea. And the thing with Blob is that he operates really well with moon, so he's got to keep that going. All right, we do get a little cross through there, get the B counter to the shield.
Ooh.
The overhead is committed to the low shield, so now it does a lot of damage. He slipped out the corner.
Uncle Aki, great opportunity here. And again, Misoma kind of out of gas. Uncle Aki got to be feeling good about this one. A lot of opportunities here. See what we got.
Yeah, hard knockdown, has 2 bars Magic Circuit. Shield for shield, the A counter takes it, but he techs out in the air.
And we see Misoma definitely has been getting the advantage in these shield interactions so far. So, even though he's burned his resource a lot of time, he's able to make that deficit. Again, there it is. You can't be jumping against that. If Block has that moon drive, you're just going to get air unblockable, and just like that, a lot of damage.
I like the way that Misoma decided, instead of doing his traditional knockdown and then charge, he went ahead and did the launcher. We got a tech there, though.
Yeah, that's actually very clutch here. Uncle Aki, very low health. If we could get a heat maybe, but no, there it is, 5A, 2A. Catching him standing up. All right, Misoma, that was looking clean. Uncle Aki definitely got caught by those moon drive air unblockable several times, so you're gonna need some adjustments, or I could see that being hugely problematic. There's a counter moon drive though.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the Japanese players are starting to counter the moon drive much more quickly to just adapt to what's going on screen. All right, B counter once again is just kind of neutralized by the fact Misoma's just blocking and waiting.
Yeah, Misoma definitely just waiting for the moon drive to get end down, and he will be ahead in the moon drive resource game.
All right, opened up by Uncle Aki here with that overhead. Gonna carry him all the way to the corner. Uncle Aki has a lot of meter if they're gonna go ahead and spend the bar, get the hard knockdown, and overhead. Oh, he put himself in the corner.
Yeah, that was surprising, but it's gonna pay off dividends. Here we go.
All right. Oh, I like that the triple A and then the jump back in.
Could possibly do one more thing here off from 2A starter. I don't know if this will kill. Oh, wow, never mind. Maybe? Okay.
Wow, that in the air was so... Like, the combo was over, but the way that he was able to dash in and then finish the combo there before Misoma had a chance to recover was really smart.
Yeah, not letting Misoma get a chance in that round. I think very huge. If you're not familiar, Melty is a game where you do regenerate your carryover resources over the rounds. So there is a lot of subtlety as far as like how you actually finish your play in each individual round.
And so Misoma is now in ice mode, so his projectiles are bigger, and it's going to carry more to the screen. Oh my god, he almost perfected that.
Yeah, we didn't even need to spend any meters, so going into round 3 here, both players with 3 bar.
Okay. Stood BC. Oh, they just stare at each other.
Yeah,
this is very tense.
Larry, but no confirm off of it, and nice tech.
Okay, went for a low. Let Uncle Aki have the opportunity. He's going to go ahead and take this combo all the way to the corner, and with the knockdown, and then, he put himself on the other side again, but the throw to get Misoma in the opposite corner.
Oh my god, the long health shield! That's been catching Uncle Aki multiple times now, and that's going to cost him a lot. Able to sneak out here, Misoma on the offense.
All right. Good blocking out of Uncle Aki. Doing a great job.
Uncle Aki, no, he gets hilarious. That move. Here it is. Meter? Yes, we will.
Absolutely. You have so much to spend. And look at his moon. He's got a lot. All right, we do have the moon drive activation on the side of Misoma.
Yeah, Misoma, though, no dice. Nice!
Oh, no, the commitment to the shield in the air. That meant he couldn't do anything until he landed, and that is the death of him. It's 1-1.
Wow. Okay, Uncle Aki. It was looking very one-sided for Soma in game one. These adaptations, though.
That is one thing that we're seeing. All of these players in top 8 are so good at making adaptations on the fly. So let's see what Masoma does now in response to Uncle Aki taking that one.
I mean, it's really just been the Lariat. I feel like just good moments to try and just lunge in with. Tono has just been what's been making the damage rates in Uncle Aki's favor here. As I say that, Masoma getting a very nice hit. We'll take the damage.
Yeah, and then he goes ahead with that knockdown, and the space gets some moon back.
Yep, you know how important this moon is for being able to drive cancel and forcing the air block. What a confirm!
Just like that, gets the charge JC in the air. Gonna go ahead and finish it. Oh, he moved just to get the extra damage.
It's not enough to kill, but
no.
you know what? We'll see if it pays off here. Masoma, though, probably feeling comfortable that at least you can build some drive to end the round. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for Tono to actually make this comeback here, but we'll see. 45 seconds on clock, plenty of time, but there's the air dash.
Yeah. JC is such a strong button on block, and especially because you can charge it, so that overhead just went ahead and took it.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that Masoma was able to build a decent amount of meter from just kind of stalling out that round. And might need it, actually, as he is in trouble here. Uncle Aki with one knockdown.
Yeah, Uncle Aki working on his 4th bar of Massive Circuit and has full moon as well. Oh, that's the overhead. He has every opportunity to take a ton of health off of Masoma here.
Yeah, got him out of the corner, but we're seeing the wall-to-wall here almost to the other corner now.
Just go.
The backdash.
Yeah, that backdash just avoided a ton of damage tech. And now this is the opening for Masoma.
Yeah, the call from Masoma after his store gets tech. He's gonna spend the meter. He's confident. He wants to try and make a play here. I mean, if he can win this round, that's the game. So he's going for it. Looks like.
Yeah, that throw too. That's really unexpected.
Catch attempt. That is huge. Uncle Aki getting opened up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, they look. The players look at each other like, you know, I don't really know what happened there, but all right.
That happened. That reverse just happened so quickly because Masoma was so on the back foot in that round, and all of a sudden, just like you were saying, he's built all of this meter, and then Aki was stuck in the corner. He had nothing. And then in that position, it's actually incredibly difficult to see what's coming out from Blob as far as the projectiles, because you don't have that gigantic screen to see them coming at you. And it felt like the mix was there.
No, absolutely. I mean, and because of the way the tech system works with Melty, it's very awkward when those kind of weird mid-combo drops can happen. And, you know, Blob is just throwing stuff out on the floor. So something that can happen. And unfortunate for Uncle Aki, but, you know, Masoma's looking like he was saying, "Oh, I'll take it."
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, golly, absolutely. I would want to sit in winners finals too. But again, not the last we're going to see of Uncle Aki. They're going to be waiting for the winner of Save versus Scott Vermillion, which we will get to much later. But now we're going to have Jing versus Kiri, and this is a match I am so excited for because Jing yesterday was on a hot streak.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. It was very immaculate play. Love watching Jing play, self-proclaimed #1 Hisui in Japan. Very strong player coming out here. We got 3 Japanese players, but I feel like a lot of people are highlighting Jing. And some of the Japanese players were saying that of the players they didn't want to run to the bracket, Jing would be the one.
Well, and I think with like really good reason, because we got to see Jing several times on screen yesterday, and throughout not just their pools, but also through top 64. And their Hisui gameplay was just mechanical and methodical. And once, I mean, we were talking about it, how it seems like they just have a spreadsheet of all of their options when they land a hit, and they know exactly what's optimal. I think I've seen no other player use the cake table as much as Jing has.
We are definitely seeing so many players that have to fight against Jing, get the fear put into them from the knockdown, right? You've seen so many players, they eat 1 or 2 of these mix-ups off of the knockdown, and then afterwards, like, all right, I give up, I'm going to start shielding, I'm going to start moon driving, anything but just actually trying to block the mix.
Exactly. So, but then I really want to talk a little bit about Kiri, because she... actually, I think one of our less expected members of this top 8, Plays Noel, was on screen yesterday and was one of our only like 2-2 sort of like situations, last game, last round. But has been doing a lot of training. Was a BB Tag player before this, and they play BB Tag a lot with their partner, but have also been training with them as well to get ready for Type Lumina. Yeah,
there's been a lot of BB Tag overlap, I feel like, in the Lumina community, so great to see someone representing, and you know, they gotta be feeling good being in the winner's side here, especially like for someone who we didn't expect to possibly see in the top 8. definitely showing their stuff, right?
Yeah, talking to Kiri a little bit earlier, she definitely does not want to face several members of this bracket, like Scott and Masoma and Lunar in particular, just because she feels like personally that the matchup is very difficult.
Right.
And for Noelle in particular, because just of the moveset and things like that. So doesn't want to face that, but I feel like has a little bit of confidence with Jing.
Yeah, you know, I do feel like Noelle is a character that perhaps some players were not expecting to maybe see in this top 8 bracket. But, you know, like you're highlighting before, though, this top 8 is full of killers, so I don't think anyone is expecting to have any easy matches from this point forward.
No, definitely not. And that was something consistently that all of the players have said, that as, you know, we got through 16 to 8, that this is where all of the competition happens. All right, we're doing our button checks, just seeing where everything is.
Yep, Noelle definitely got that big weapon with a lot of huge hitboxes, and I've seen, last time we've seen Jing fighting against these kind of characters, definitely leveraging the projectiles to try and win neutral here. We'll see if that works out. I don't think this is a particularly uncommon character to encounter, though, across the levels, so I'm not going to expect Jing to be too unfamiliar with the way Noelle works. Definitely been showing their expertise in various matchups, but we'll see how Kiri actually reacts to this, though, because I do think Hisui, well, I wouldn't necessarily say super uncommon. I feel like that's not a character that you usually focus on outside of obviously prep for the tournament. So yes, exactly. these players, I'm sure, looked a lot at Hisui after finding out that Jing was going to fly to America to EVO for this competition.
Exactly.
But prior to that, you know, I mean, I'm not really sure how many people really do that much prep for Hisui, right?
Yeah, I mean, in the very beginning of this game's life, Scott Vermillion was playing a lot of Hisui, but then switched to other characters later.
And hey, to great success, right?
To great success. Yeah. So I do agree that there isn't as much preparation on this side of the ocean that we have for that. Sure. And then to be met with a player that's such a brick wall of oppression in this bracket, I'm very interested to see how Kiri does in this.
All right, well, here we go. We got Jing versus Kiri in game 1. And off the back, Kiri dumping a lot of meter to just try and get their turn. Very patient shield in the air kind of hit the classic Melty blood pickup.
All right, go get the ladle, expect the table. Yep, there it is. And then we're going to go ahead and get the hard knockdown. And that is...
Here we go. This is it. Okay, empty low. No gas here, but we are going to get another turn. Oh!
Okay.
The defense over Kiri. Yes.
Yeah, the bento in the corner, that's really one of the only times that Jing seems to use like the smaller bento is in that corner situation. Good blocking, misses the overhead. Shield BC keeps him safe though.
And spending a lot of resources to just try and get out of this corner. But you know, actually Kiri was able to block a lot of the mix-up, but it might not matter here. Jing getting a kind of nice cross under.
All right, table is set up in the corner. We get the launcher.
One more hit.
Yeah, just needs one. The chair does not get anything. Side switch is just with jumping. Nothing really happening now.
Okay, and the table will finish it off from the B follow-up.
So something I notice a lot about Kiri's gameplay is they're very liberal with their use of white keys, and sometimes they will end the round with 0. So it's important to watch how often that they're throwing those, just because that's such a huge resource for Noelle.
Yeah, we do see, speaking of resources, Kiri got a lot of it expended immediately, gets that EX confirmed, looking really good.
This is a very strong start for Kiri. Has plenty of meter to do more if she wants to.
Yeah, Jing just trying to patiently get out of the corner with a cannonball super jump, and there's the pot, gonna stop the projectile super.
And we've got a moonshot activation. I think Kiri was unsure. Oh, that clash in the air though.
Yeah, wouldn't answer from Jing. Gonna get this to be a little closer here. We're gonna have this hard knockdown. Let's see if Kiri can escape. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's nice. Fantastic blocking.
Still his turn.
Yep.
Into the corner.
Back into the corner. Throw tech that time though. All right.
Oh, yep, gotta be careful about that one. Huge hitbox to armor,
but drop.
Yeah, that was actually huge. That could have been the kill. So
it definitely could have been. We got the bento set up, but that is going to be the game for Jing.
The idea was good. I think that was the right idea. And it's unfortunate because kind of cannonballing with the huge charged air normals is definitely a very valid strategy, but one that you definitely don't want to get caught overusing. So it's a little bit unfortunate that Kiri able to use their ace up their sleeve, but could not get the confirm. That's got to be a heartbreaker. But going into game 2 now, Jing leading. See what happens in terms of adjustments.
This is the first time really, like in between that set, where Jing actually looked stressed. Like the big sigh of relief that they did that. A lot of people weren't even able to damage Jing yesterday. So the ability to open them up like that, Kiri is doing a spectacular job. All that studying paid off.
I mean, Kiri's actually been doing a pretty good job mitigating Jing's offense, been blocking most of the mix-up. you know, eating some interactions, but overall, I think doing a lot better than I've seen a lot of other players, but I spoke too soon.
Of course it is. Commentator's curse. Wouldn't be EVO without it.
Moondrive just super safe. That's so smart.
Wow, and then that time connects, and they're going to take the round against James.
That is so smart. A lot of players would just, you know, get that air dash and just be okay with it, but we've seen how good Jing is at capitalizing on people using greedy air movement to just kind of clip their landing. So the Moondrive into the, you know, anti-air there, paying off for Kiri. Nice blocks. And I say that because I really mean it here. This is a really big part of Jing's game plan, is being able to just, you know, force damage when you get those knockdown situations. And Kiri, you know, very much impressing me with their ability to not look very scared about this at all.
No, their blocking has really been immaculate. And we're going to keep talking about it because it is really making the gameplay difference against Jing. Other players have been opened up immediately against things like that.
Okay.
And there's the air challenge that you're talking about. I feel like...
Oh!
Yeah,
I think neither player was really quite sure whether they're going to get away with that. And oh my god, nice defense here from Kiri. The shield, the re-shield, we're still pressuring.
All right, we have the Moondrive activation, the overhead, and the DP whip.
Oh no!
Oh, that could have been huge for Jing, but Kiri is taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, that's big. Kiri only needs one more hit now. She has meter, so let's see if she can find a hit here. Just jump, trying to keep the offense, but out of the corner goes Jing. There's a huge heat though. Look at that life.
Yeah, there's so much life being regen. Getting a little bit of charge too. No air challenge really from Jing, just sort of threatening. The dust cloud is out. And another tech and a throw in response to it.
Oh no, doesn't get the confirm off of it. Just holding it down. Kiri, oh, finds the head. Oh.
Okay, they have 2 bars of magic circuit they want to spend to the end of it. Drop
oh,
Moondrive
no!
activation. That's a whip. This could be the end of the round, depending on what happens.
Jing built the bar too.
Oh, they did build the bar. Okay,
here we go.
Spend it.
Oh,
tech's out.
Time! It's been a while since I've seen a timeout in this game.
I didn't notice the time because I was so focused on the gameplay. So Jing wins on a timeout, and it was so close.
It really was anyone's round, and now Jing, and that's why Kiri finds the first hit, and you know, despite that recent round loss, it's been really good for Kiri, I feel like. The momentum. I honestly want to feel like it's on her side.
Oh. Almost has 4 bars. It builds that 4th bar, goes ahead and spends 1 to get extra damage at the corner.
One hit will kill here, unless it's throw.
All right. Oh! The shield challenge, throw comes out, we tech. Overhead with the chair.
Pressure from Jing, so patient though.
Yeah, and again, this immaculate blocking from Kiri.
There it is, we've seen it in the previous round, and yet again, clutch heat, gets the air unblockable.
Carries to the corner. Yeah, at the last second of that, able to get their arc drive in there.
Set up.
All right, Bento blocked committed to the low shield, so the overhead going to open up Kiri. This could, if there's a bar built in this, which they're going to get right now.
Kiri has Moondrive and so much meter. Block. Oh no, there's air dash cancel. That might be it.
Oh!
Jing! And Jing moves forward into Winners Finals. Going to be playing against. Man.
Yeah. So history vlog winners finals, and Jing was feeling it. Honestly, that was the most he's had to work in this bracket.
Is that they're kind of in their own heads, and so it looks like they're really kind of overcoming that in this this EVO bracket, right?
Yeah, they've been working really hard to just, you know, stay in the moment, get out of their own head, stop doubting what they're doing, and they got here in the top 8.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of pre-round movement too, and already shielding the incoming from Uru. I think this is going to sort of set the stage for what we're going to see the rest of this match.
The patience from Uru, just being able to navigate through the projectiles and find their own turn. So let's see what happens. Lunar able to get out of the corner, but still weathering the storm, but there's space. Okay.
Yeah, so an advantage that Lunar does have is DNOL is very fast and is able to already, the movement from Lunar is really good, staying away from Tono the entire time. We do get a shield BC. We
missed it, yeah. You can actually punish the BC fault with your own BC, but the timing is kind of tight. So unfortunately, Lunar going to eat a pretty huge hit here from Uru, who's got the first real hit. There's the throw with empty low, the shield out recovery, crazy.
Yeah.
The layers.
Yeah, there was so much nothing happening at the beginning of this, and all of a sudden, Uru just gets started and takes the round very quickly after that.
Tono doing Tono things here. Lunar crumbling from Uru's offense, but you know, the highlight so far has really been the patience of Uru, just finding their opening, not just cannonballing in, using good air movement, just really patient. Because these projectiles, they don't really do much if you're not just hanging yourself, and I think Uru knows that very well.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about DA Noelle, is that she lets you hang yourself. And right now, Uru's not letting that happen. Opens up with a fantastic low. This is going to be another huge combo. There's 4 bars of Magic Circuit that Lunar hasn't been able to use.
Yeah, Lunar has just been not doing well in the RPS on shield. That's really been the story of it so far.
Now, following up a lot of those projectiles, too, that's another thing that DA Noelle can do, is just follow that up. But not getting anything from it. Great blocking coming out of Uru.
Yeah, that was kind of Luna's moment there. Got the throw into Oki, but no dice.
No, text the throw, too. Uru is so prepared for this match.
Gotta love it. What a confirm! Air hit 2B, Moondrive activates. Gotta love it. Doesn't get the ender, but still in a good spot here. Great shield. Uh-oh.
Shield. Oh, this is an opening for Lunar, though, because committed to the shield after Lunar had, and that put him in recovery.
Yeah, here we go.
This is the sort of traditional thing. We see spent the bar on those 3, but another knockdown, or a low from Uru takes the, and is going to end it with the arc drive.
That's a tough one. Lunar went for some very conservative knockdown, right? Got that Oki, but did not go for the left right here. Really got the stare down, and Uru was willing to just hold it, see nothing, and basically take the turn off of that. So that was really huge. I mean, maybe we're gonna have to backtrack about getting in your own head, because that really did look like getting in their own head a bit.
Yeah, and looking at him now on the stage, like, he's really thinking about it.
I mean, I think that Oki decision was very crucial.
I think so too.
And also losing the RPS. I mean, they did have a really clutch win towards the end of that last round with the shield RPS, but this is a big thing in Melty Blood type Lumina is, I think it's really valuable to stop for a second, think, and remember what the options the opponent did on shield are, because
all right,
this is huge too. Like
another, I mean, I feel like Uru is now comfortable in this match. There's none of that sort of footsie situation that we saw in the first one. Get a nice big damage, hard knockdown in the corner.
Yeah, Uru's strategy has been kind of getting into that BC range, not to hit with the BC, but just to use the BC to lunge in and win neutral. He's done that 3 or 4 times now, and that's really powerful. Luna's got to figure out a way to deal with that. Yeah, BC's the BC.
Situation.
Yeah, Lunar missed the punish when he attempted it, but Uru very happy to get that punish. That is a huge statement, and Lunar's in trouble.
Yeah, okay, there's a big heat. There's a lot of recoverable health on the table.
Oh, no!
Going committed to a standstill, gets hit with an overhead, and now Uru takes it with a perfect.
Yeah, did not, a lot of American players use a long hold shield, but Lunar opting to try and get away with just a one press shield. Didn't work out. Uru, like you said, only 1 round away now, can taste it. I love this strategy. Just get into slightly outside the BC range, and then if you shield something, just go ahead and cancel it and see what happens here.
Yeah, Lunar getting caught by so many overheads. Those jump overcuts from Uru just gaining him so much life. All right, and we do get a Moondrive.
Okay, nice.
This is, we got a nice blowback edge there from DA Noelle, but these throws, they're not getting anything. So much shield flash.
Okay, Lunar keeping the turn, but that's nice challenge from Uru.
What a slide into. This is going to take corner to corner, and Lunar has to be careful. Okay, another heat comes in, more health coming out, but this is taking all of DA Noelle's resources away.
And the full confirm here from Uru. We can spin meter? No.
Wow.
Tries to catch the back down, doesn't get it. Jump C though. We're still alive.
Oh,
jump A.
Is
this enough? Yes, it is.
It is enough. Incredible gameplay from Uru. He was so prepared for that match.
I mean, I feel like I didn't really remember it until I saw him do it again, but that was the strongest impression from watching Uru in the pools matches was his jump A use, actually. He's very fast at seeing the air jump.
The one bit of emotion he saw. He went, yay, and then fixed the chair.
But he's super on point at getting these jump A's.
Yes.
So at the end they're closing it out. Really good stuff. But yeah, the strategy of just kind of getting close enough into BC to use the BC to get your turn, not just to hit them. That was giving Lunar a lot of trouble.
It was, and there were so many times that he did that BC and it was the same setup, and you know what? If it still works, it works. So fantastic. Uru will be moving on. That is the last we're going to be seeing of Lunar in this bracket, unfortunately. But looking at this now, Uru now has to face Kiri, another very, very strong player who honestly in their winner side match did exceptionally well
Yeah,
against
no,
a
I mean,
strong
we were
Japanese
talking
player.
about it during the break. It was just, wow, Kiri played really well, and it doesn't look that way from the score.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, I hate it. It's like, 2-0, but it was close. But it was really close.
Yeah, this time we actually mean it, right?
This time it's for real. But the thing was, the way that Kiri was so... Their defense was immaculate.
Yeah.
And so much of that. But we really do need to talk about this next match. Safe versus Scott Vermillion. So I got to talk to Scott a little bit yesterday, and they're very disappointed at where they are in the bracket because they went to losers pretty early. Didn't feel like they played their best, and this is the person they won Frosty, they won Combo Breaker, they won CEO.
I mean, if you're going to ask who the strongest multiplayer player in America is, I don't think anyone's going to say someone other than Scrat or Masoma.
Right. I mean, and with good reason, because
won everything they've done, basically.
Exactly. And so, I know this means a lot to Scrat. I know being here, he knows the road is so hard, but Safe is another player who has done very well consistently, particularly online, does a lot of online tournaments and things like that, and notably taught Masoma he said, I don't want to say everything that he knows about Vlav, but
well, he
most
taught
of the
Masoma
things.
Vlav, basically, when Masoma was learning Vlav, Safe was the one, right?
Right. So actually something that he and I talked about yesterday was that there's a lot of consistency in his gameplay and Masoma's because he taught him. So we're going to see a lot of things that we've already seen on screen from Safe, but I know Safe is very nervous about this matchup. He did not want to have to fight Scrot this early in a top 8.
Yeah, absolutely, and we saw a lot of America versus JT matches, so it almost feels weird to now actually be seeing like, hey, these players, they know each other, and this is definitely not new territory, I feel like.
No, definitely not. I think this is just buttons by the way that they're moving. Yeah. So and it is going to be Vlav versus Mario. When Mario came out back in April, Scrot picked him up and felt like it was, again, really good way for him to express himself in this game and has been very consistent with it. Combo Breaker being only a month and a half afterwards, obviously excelled really well there, took first place with Mario. And we're going to keep seeing him playing that. Also, I really like that he uses the Xion colors because we both love her very, very much.
It's great. Mario is still a character I feel like that's constantly getting developed, and the other players are kind of still at the back foot trying to figure out how to fight this character a little bit. So we'll see. But right off the bat, Safe wins neutral at first. Gonna apply some pressure here. Let's see if Mario can disengage if it finds a hit here. Chasing in the air, but no dice.
No, Mario has so much movement, and there's so many things that you have to pay attention to, especially with that sword gun. Scott uses that sword gun so effectively, and then also is not afraid to fight with Mario himself.
Okay, here we go. The knockdowns. Let's see it. Some gross stuff here with Mario, but so far just the mids. More pressure.
Yeah, it gets the throw, and then to get the punch done out. Axon comes out, is managing to block a lot of this. The lows not getting anything either.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about that axe. Oh, there's a crouch shield, but not too huge of a punish. Staying alive. Oh, no!
Speaking of huge punishes, so that heat was anticipated. The accident came out, so as soon as Vlav was vulnerable after the invincibility of heat, he was caught. That was it.
Yeah, Scrod. Something that's very scary about Mario is, if as a Mario player, if you know that the opponent doesn't want to deal with your stuff and you call it out, it is pretty devastating for the opponent.
All right, this is a much stronger start for Safe. Gets a little bit of a charge in, getting lots of moon back. He's got a big opportunity. Can choose to end this in Magic's Rocket if he wants to. Nope. He did spend that one. It gets the hard knockdown, but not finishes it yet. Just JC. What a button.
Very nice stuff from Safe. Super clean round. See how round 3 plays out here. Off the bat, Mario with some pressure. We got a lot of resources. We're going to use it. Uh-oh.
All right. Wow. Really nice blocking.
Here we go. Some more.
Safe. Okay, so just still blocking it, not committing, stands, shield, and then the B counter, but nothing really after that. We did get a little bit of damage, but now Scott gets his opportunity.
Yeah, and we're going to spend the meter. Gotta love it. Gets a little bit of concentrate as well. Safe. Just playing safe.
Playing very safe. Okay, there's that nice BC. We get the forward projectile into the floor, get a nice block combo, do it again with the C version of
did not get it on West there, and with the Moondrive gonna try and make a play. Oh, just barely didn't get a punch for that shield recovery.
It was like a second outside of that window.
Oh, and save, trying for the anti run under, but Scrot still on the chase. Both players going to be seeing a lot of that today.
Yeah, and these two in particular like to counter with a BC when they just think it's not going to end up well for them. Like, Clash in the air doesn't net anything. God, these guys are actually really even. There's no moon, there's no magic circuit. We finally have an opening for Scrot. Gonna go ahead and finish it with that little bit that they just built, and I love that they were in the middle of a charge when it ended.
Yeah, definitely. Melty, a game with a lot of air options, so you are truly blessed when you have good air normals that cross up, and we're seeing here Scrot definitely leveraging them. And, you know, Scrot nodding to himself, looks pretty confident.
Yeah, I know Scrot also doesn't feel really great about starting on the player 2 side.
Yeah.
Mario does have some disadvantages from that, and so I feel like coming into this and then actually taking your first round from that disadvantage, that's good for your mental state. Comes in really strong with this one, taking a, now going to take like half of Safe's life. Yeah,
Scrot just landing the meaty here, Safe. Trying options to get out of the corner, does succeed. It's one numb, but not the other.
All right, lots of fire. Oh, that was nice air movement, but if we have a moon drive to
oh my God!
The air. That was so delayed.
Okay, and Scrot looking very close to closing this out here.
Yes. All right, now we have moon drive to the Scrot. We're trying to see what was going on.
Yeah, look at this aggressive use of moon drive, right? It's like, oh my.
Safe's blocking is really good. We get a clash and then just catches with good old nuns.
Yeah, the classic puppet character strategy there, just absorbing the poke, the challenge with your own nun, the chase down, doesn't get air unblockable, but still Scrot's turn here.
Nice throw, changes sides, gets the punch nun to come out, but committed to the shield, and now the beat counter is allowing Safe to get a lot of damage coming out here.
Yep, easy hit. We don't need her yet, we're gonna spend it. Oh no!
Oh no, this is very messy.
Oh! Doesn't get the confirm.
No, oh my God, they're both scrambling right now.
Yeah, a lot of damage left on the table for Safe. But, you know, we are going to get this one, and let's see if it's enough. Yes, it is.
That was probably the least clean I've seen either of them play recently.
Yeah, that was a little bit messy, but, you know, it is top 8 here at EVO. You got to expect that.
And it's loud, and there's a fantastic crowd, and there's all of you at home watching, too, so thank you for joining us as we get into this. Scrot Rebellion is opening up with another combo, but committed to a button on the other side.
Yeah, Safe trying to stay alive here. It is match point for Scrot. And Scrot has a lot of meter. No drive access, though, so that's the big thing here. Safe has moon drive. Doesn't even need it.
No. Okay.
Uh-oh. No moon drive cancel on that. Wow. Scrot just getting a nice jump in here.
Has 4 bars.
Yeah, we're going to definitely spend meter.
Yeah, already went ahead and spent one. Spent another right there. Gets the knockdown. Was a setup. Axon comes in overhead and the low. Same time. How do you block? I don't know.
Gotta be careful here. Scrot finds it with the shield, but let's Safe get out of the corner. Oh, yo!
Okay.
Oh, there it is. The pop-off.
Yeah.
Feeling good about that.
I mean, I mentioned that Safe was not looking forward to that match.
Yeah.
I know Scrot wasn't either. Scrot was not looking forward to that either, so that's a definite confidence booster for them. So, unfortunately, now last we've seen of Safe, but that means we are now down to 6.
Wow.
Already. Melty Blood goes really fast.
It's explosive. There's just the interactions just happen at such a fast pace. Like, we were barely keeping up with it.
No, it is. And I mean, we were talking in that break about how when we had the match with the timeout, that neither of us were ready for it because we were so invested in what was happening on screen. But speaking of the bracket, we're looking at it now. We're down to our winners final and losers quarters. So Kitty versus Uru's going to be coming up next. And then following that will be Uncle Aki and Scrot Vermillion.
And we got 3 American players, 3 Japanese players now left, and they're all NA versus JP now. So
they are. This is kind of how I expected it to go, but I know now just by what we've been hearing from the players on both sides, both the US and the Japanese players, that none of them wanted this. None of them wanted to fight. They're like, if I could avoid this US player, if I could avoid this Japanese player, that would be great.
Yeah, I'd like to just not play any matches. I'd like to just, skip the actual fighting game part, just hand me my medal. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Scrot does feel very confident, in particular against Jing. I know that's not something that we're going to be seeing yet.
Yeah, we have the players, these comments, just give us a little bit of comments. for the viewers back at home. And Scrox was leave Jing to me as far as asking, you know, if he had anyone he was worried about playing in the bracket. Like, no, leave Jing to me.
Yeah, and I think that just makes it really fun. It makes the whole storyline really cool, what we're coming into.
Well, you know what? It is going to be a story. It's going to be a journey, because if Scroll wants to actually fight Jing, it might be a very long path. It might be grand finals, but until we get there, we're definitely got our eyes on this current match here. We've got Udu versus Kiri, and again, I'd like to just reiterate how impressed I was by Kiri's defense versus Jing. Some really great stuff. We were saying it really looked like they had done a lot of lab work versus Hisui.
Yeah, they really seems like they had, but I mean, yeah, again, Tono a much more common character, so I'm curious what kind of prep that Kitty did in, you know, in regards to this match. But I mean, because you figure at some point with two Tonos, you're gonna face a Tono in the bracket.
Well, so. I will say, I think the mix from Tono is a lot more straightforward than Hisui. So, you know, if this is Kitty's game plan, I think it's gonna work out, but the neutral is a different story.
Yeah, and this is one of the characters that Kitty feels where they have an advantage, because you know, you don't have to deal with any of those long-range options, because Noelle just kind of struggles at that long range, and then Tono kind of wants to be in your face, and so she feels like Noelle and Tono's not too bad.
Yeah, you have a lot of big buttons you can throw out. You can kind of force your own pace, and that's definitely not what Tono wants to do. However, we've really seen some great patient play from the Tono so far in the bracket, right? I mean, I've just been loving the game plan from Udu, not trying to rush things too much, you know, just knowing, hey, you know, like if we see keys for zoning, it's just not going to be a big deal.
Oh my God,
I think there's going to be spaces.
They both went boing. This is explosive. Kiri wants this so badly.
Neither player has fear here going into this first round. Pressure from Kiri. What's it going to be? We're holding down the board.
And there again, said patience from Udu. Waits for their opportunity, trying to get in the air, but when they can't commit, they go ahead and go that jump back.
Okay, finds the hit here, Udu. Here we go. Just spend another bar.
Yeah, nice air combo.
Oh, wow.
Side switch. Yeah, I didn't expect that. And I don't think Kiri did either, based on the fact that they're getting really hit.
Okay, one more.
Knockdown, and then a shield, but no commitment, as then low shielded again. It worked out. Tried to get just a couple little jabs in from Udu, but nothing really happening. God, there's such a similar mentality in the game plan.
Udu, though, kinda nice to see that move so fast. Not going to be quite enough. Yep.
Barely.
One throw, though. Anything, honestly, we ought to do. Let's see. Kiri, though, you know, if we get a heat or something, we land a hit. Can definitely be in this game, and we win neutral. The big slam into keys.
All right, still not committing to a heat, trying to save that meter for when they really need it. Shield, and then just an air throw.
I love that. I love that, because we haven't seen, Kiri's been very timid about the shield. When Kiri's seen Udu do a shield, rather than trying to actually punish, just playing very conservatively, just kind of jumping around, seeing what's going to go on, because right now there's definitely been a lot of layers of what people do as far as the re-shield goes. Are you doing the long hold shield? And it's definitely a point in the EVO bracket where it's very scary to try and gamble on slang, but we choose to gamble here, and we get our reward, Kiri, with a big, nice BC.
Yeah, and goes ahead, spends the bar, almost had 4 bars of Magic Circuit, still working on 3. Still pressuring immensely. Good tech there on the grab. All right, we have shield. B counter comes out, and just a little sweep, throwing out back keys. Kiri being much more conservative with the keys today than they were yesterday.
Oh! The drop, so it's caught in the air. Pressure here from Udu. Just barely missing the shield punish.
God, just the relentless pressure from Udu does happen to open up Kiri. Spends the bar, gets the launcher, and goes ahead, gets the throw, gets, what a tech.
Oh my God!
Kiri's so ready, but then drops the comp.
Wait, should be enough, I think, with meter.
Maybe chooses to use it.
The paration.
No. Not enough.
But armor, yeah. One step ahead.
Wow. Kiri did that with 2 health.
I mean, that was the path, right?
And the thing is, both of these players, being so defensive and so patient that they are, these matches are lasting a really long time.
Yeah, I think they're really feeling each other out. they're playing kind of similar in that regard.
They are, they really are. Okay, finally opens up with the overhead, gets a nice black key throw in there. Gonna get a good combo out of this Spencer or save it. We're gonna save it for now.
More pressure here. I'm liking it. Nice throw from Kiri. Another one.
Do it again. I dare you. Oh, no.
Works out. We did rock scissors that time to land the hit, and that's gonna count.
And Crowd is actually kind of losing it for Kiri right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, Kiri really impressing people, I think.
Well, of all of the players, I mean, yesterday during our pools, we said we listed 7 of these players to make top 8. We did not have Kiri in there.
I mean, that was just a really clutch serving with the DK key. Love it. But Uru, definitely not one to be too spooked by that first game loss here. Putting on the pressure yet again. Oh, wow, empty low.
All right, this is a lot of damage coming out. Chooses to spend 1 bar, gets a lot of damage off of that, and there's not a lot of recoverable health coming after this too, if Kiri chooses to go ahead and use their key.
Oh, nope. Getting caught.
Hit by the low, yeah, this is...
Just OTT for some more damage. The crouch shield, the stare down, there it is, the BC punch with the BC. BC is such a good way to keep yourself safe and not have to deal with interactions unless the opponent is ready for it. You can't get that timing to BC your own and get that punish.
Okay, shield in the air, gosh, that's so risky, but it ended up working out for Kiri. Now, Tono is stuck in the corner. They both got
that trade, and he actually gets a confirm off of that.
Yeah, and had the advantage because of the fatal counter there, too.
That is nasty.
Oh, the empty jump there and just trying to go for the low, getting Kiri to commit to things that are just really dangerous.
Yeah, Larry EX confirmed from Uru.
Alright, Kiri's got to find an opening. Alright, there's the key. This is an opportunity. There's not a lot of health left, and just blocking, they're not getting anything out of this.
Oh, this pressure from Uru. Uru.
No, nothing. Just so much patience.
Again?
Wow, at the end of the little dash with the BC was able to get the overhead, but still, Kiri's blocking continues to impress.
Yeah, we get no punch for the BC. Chance here for Kiri. So gonna be, we don't really have much, but we do have Moondrive. We're gonna use it.
All right, nothing.
Didn't see anything, yeah.
Get a clash and then go for the low. Slides through. Now Moondrive activated for Uru. Has 3 bars. Gonna go ahead and end it in arc drive, and that's gonna take it.
All right, 1-1. Wow, that was a very slick kind of trip guard from the clash sequence from Uru. We're tying it up. It's pretty back and forth, and I'm not just saying that because it's one-to-one, but the interaction so far, very interesting stuff.
It is. This is... They play very similarly.
Yeah.
And for an...
Oh, wait, no, really?
No.
Yo!
Wait.
Oh, Seal, do it!
No.
Don't play with my heart. Oh, come on.
Don't do this to me. Look,
well, now we're just trolling.
Well, you know what? We all thought in the Central Finals that the opponent against Basoma was trolling, and then they ended up playing Vlad, a character that they hadn't played the entire time.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous. It ended up being a reset, but like, some people have these hidden characters that they don't show until top 8, top 6, but Kiri does stick to the Noel.
All right, here we go. Uru going to just, get caught?
I don't think they were willing to get caught, but she did.
Yeah, no, I mean, Uru's shown that they're willing to just down back and see what's going on, but then they'll also just kind of get hit by a big button. So I think Kiri's timing is just really solid here.
Yeah, I feel like Kiri's, that little power from the audience trolling them, they gave her a little bit more power.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, hey, you're also spooking the opponent, right?
Yeah, definitely, because Uru was not going to be prepared to fight anything other than Noel in this match.
Oh no, crouch shielded.
But not a lot coming off of that. Better blocking on that mix from Kiri. Oh my god.
Nice.
Moondrive, and then we finally get a launcher coming out of Uru. That was an incredible exchange.
Yeah, nice shield punish for the moon skill. Here we go, one more maybe. Just lows.
Right.
Oh my god!
Throw. What's... Okay, we get a fatal counter in the air.
Kiri!
Could end this with
I think she's kill. Yeah, she should be able to kill.
Chooses to just use the 1 bar instead.
2?
2 bars
okay,
kills. Yeah. Wow, 1 round away from moving on. And look, look at the just bewilderment on Uru's face.
Uru seems like, Kiri's finding damage just like that.
Woo, that black he barely missed.
Udo looks spooked.
He
Go for
does.
the Larry, gets keyed in the face.
Yeah, he's committing to
Oh
things
my
he
god,
hasn't done
doing
before.
DP raw.
What? Why? Why right there? What are you doing?
He just doesn't want to deal with these neutral options.
Okay. All right, a little bit more consistent there.
Okay.
We get a throw.
I mean, I think getting back thrown on accident, that was the problem for Udo. Okay, big jump C here.
Yeah,
This is the Udo gameplay that he's looking for.
Yeah, and this is going to take all of Kiri's moon drive away. Not going to have any of that left to deal with. And has a lot of meter on the side of Udo.
Yeah, we saw the throw attempt from Kiri. That info for Udo finds the hit here. Gotta love 2B. We've got meter too.
Yeah, goes ahead and use the arc drive. I mean, I would too. You know how to hold the moveset
Now,
that's
you
available.
will take them round. This is not a game where you can afford to let them stay alive, even at a deficit of meter here.
No, and so now 1-1 final round.
Yeah, and we finally get Nania mode here. So we see Udo. Oh, that's happened so many times with the floor jump for the wind counter shield, but doesn't get the punch. But here it is. Udo with finding the hit.
Big combo.
Okay.
All right. So now blocking again from Kiri. Just trying to challenge in the air. Get Udo to commit to a button. There's the opener. What a key.
Yeah, catching the backdash and the meter confirmed. Kiri, good chance here. What do we... Oh my god! And it finally pays off. We see the shield whip. We just wait for them to flinch, do something else. Kiri, brilliant.
Yeah, great. Forcing Udo to backdash.
Yeah,
oh
I mean,
my god, he's just trying to figure this out.
Udo's,
What to
yeah,
do?
Udo's back.
Fatal counter.
That's bounty blood, baby.
This is it. Kiri moves on.
Oh my god.
Wow. And the crowd is just electric.
The crowd is popping off. Kiri looks mildly happy. Kiri looks like, yeah, that was part of my plan. Yeah, she looks in the zone.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too, because now you have to fight somebody even more difficult.
Yeah, no.
That stage, even though it's banned out of random, but whatever. But yeah, Scrot already, you can see their gameplay is totally different on round start. They're much more confident.
Okay, and already up Aki, full screen here. Okay, just gonna try and get some moon gauge and meter, obviously. But okay, we get the first hit here as Mario.
Yeah, gets a great job at having charge as well, and is able to get this knockdown. Oh, and another grab into a knockdown there too. The Axon doesn't get anything, but Uncle Aki is just already actively leading.
Yeah, definitely looking for a stand tech there off of that axe, but that is just a gross situation. You can't really jump the axe, otherwise you get caught here unblockable. So it's just a really gross situation, but great mitigation from Uncle Aki. We're gonna take the damage. We're gonna spend the meter. Here we go.
Shield, BC counter, and then a fatal counter comes out there for Scott, getting a little bit more damage.
Yeah, off the trait though, the big cannonball gets the dunk, and we will take the first round for Scrot. Here we go, round two. The chase step from Scrot creates some distance, but the none makes it so you're never safe. Nice air-to-air confirmed.
Yeah. Big damage, big combo. Knockdown, and then, oh, I like the little reach up there to sort of throw off the way that they were coming down. It was nice.
Oh.
And then, oh, good blocking text.
Oh, so you would throw tech, mate.
Yeah, he sure did. And Scott fell for it, hook, flying, and sinker. We're going to get to see some damage. Spends a bar of Magic Circuit. Just gets more damage. Oh,
no.
wow.
Yeah, not a good look here for Scrot. Uncle Aki spends some more meter. Why not? We got a lot of it.
Yeah, and especially because they have that extra bar since they're in that awakened state from losing the round.
Yeah, and Moon Drive, Moon Skill, gonna get a nice hit here from Scrot. We've got stuff to spend. Let's do it. And that one beside getting that Oki. Here we go.
All right.
Oh my god.
Another tech, similar corner situation. However, it was challenged. Just the challenge there is going to allow Scott to take this and it's going to close out the round.
Yeah, the thing is, you know, Scrot going for these throws, they've been teched a lot of time, but, you know, Scrot is also just reading ahead and looking at the situation after the throw tech, and has been playing that situation very well. So, yeah, I mean, the Mario player experience.
Yeah, spent that first bar of meter very early, and now takes a lot of damage because it happened to whip. So Uncle Aki is taking the advantage of this. Putting Scott on that two-player side probably knows the disadvantages from being over there.
Available. Let's see if either player uses it here. Big air-to-air. Doesn't get the full confirm, but we're still giving chase. Finds it.
All right, slides through, has plenty of meter if they want to use it. Moon is full as well. Okay, they do spend that one bar that they just built.
Okay, looking to try and close out here, but
oh! The moon drive into the heat. That was really good for Scott. They gave him another chance at life.
Chance here for Scrot. Yeah, racking up the damage.
Okay, charges, just trying to extend
as
possible. Oh no!
And Uncle Aki finding the opening, just jumping over, clearing the nun. Looking to try and tie this up here. And Scrot, no Moondrive. We've got meter, but...
No, it slides in a little charge. Finally gets, got 2 slivers because they got the extra hit.
Oh, beautiful confirm from Scrot.
Oh, was trying to bait a button out of Uncle Aki. Didn't get anything out of it when Aki committed to a low. Does get an opening here. God, so much mix coming out of Scott. The throw for Mario
yeah,
so
just
fast.
racking up the damage. There it is. Oh, doesn't confirm off with the punish. Here we go.
It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, Uncle Aki staying alive. Definitely can make this comeback, but there it is, a challenge.
Right.
So how much meter are we going to spend here? Just 1 bar?
1 bar, 2 bars, and finishes it there.
All right, so Scrot on that point here. Again, in this situation without access to Moondrive, but just been doing a really good job of stalling out and just feeling the Moondrive when you need it, or just hitting him.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like Scrot is just trying to like mentally degrade what's going on with Uncle Aki. Challenge in the air, takes a good portion of damage, but another tech comes out, doesn't get anything off the bait, and doesn't get anything off of that BC counter either.
Yeah, you saw Scrot was so ready for the charge fight. So you haven't really seen it come out that much from Uncle Aki. It's unblockable, so you kind of have to stand shielded to stay alive, but so ready for it. More pressure here.
Yeah, what a sandwich situation that Scrot was able to set up. Only gets 1 little tap, and then the low to open up. Not a ton of meter, but I feel like Scrot with an extra moon, if chooses to use Moondrive, is going to go ahead and close it.
Here we go. Scrot smells blood. 1 more maybe. Can Uncle Aki get out? No, there's the throw.
Oh.
Nice GG shake my hand. And then pause though from Uncle Aki. Like, that just really happened. That's how I lost. That's how I go out. Just like this.
Just like that. But it reminds me of just like some of the older EVOs where, you know, the players be so emotional. Like in particular, one of my favorite Guilty Gear players, Teresa.
Yes,
such an emotional player like Uncle Aki. Very similar, you know, facial expressions when they lose. Like, man, I went out like that.
Yeah, there was so much energy from Uncle Aki, but you know, Scrot was just able to just, you know, cut that off instantly. Really just dissected the game plan, and I think very characteristic, very telling that that was ended with a throw, as there was definitely a lot of battling of throw tech and whether you're going to take the throw in that set, and at the end of the day, Scrot says, yeah, I mean, you have some basic chances with Tono, but you know, I'm playing Mario and I can try and throw you for days.
So looking here at the bracket, we are 8 down to 4. We've got Masoma and Jing in winners, and we've got Kiri and Scrot Vermillion in losers semis. Winner of that is going to face the loser of winner. My God, this is just a bloodbath. Yeah, no, it's gross. We've got the last remaining Japanese player, but I think many players might consider him to be the one that people expect to be where he is. But Jing going to have to be playing against Masoma first, and that one is going to be so crazy. Yeah, so Jing, out of the Japanese players that we had in this bracket, I felt like really was the strongest Japanese player. I mean, we saw it before with the, you know, the history. We've been highlighting a lot of the gameplay options, but then in one of the breaks, we were talking about how many defensive things Jing had to bring out that he had not shown at all because he hadn't been challenged. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this a little bit, but Scrot had tweeted earlier, a couple weeks ago, I think, that Jing had been practicing versus Vlav. Yes. And of the players to meet Jing in winners finals, I think as far as people looking for an American win, this could be the character, the player that you want to see pitted up against Jing, even though Scrot with lots of confidence saying, leave Jing to me. But I do feel like maybe Jing is maybe a little more comfortable fighting against Scrot, who's just playing a very clean, well-optimized Mario, but still a Mario that maybe Jing understands, as opposed to this alien playstyle that he himself admits doesn't really exist in Japan, right? Right. I mean, and we talked about it some yesterday, but Jing set up a lobby just for American Vlav players to come in and fight so that he could practice, because he knew when he would come over here that he was guaranteed to face really good American Vlav players, and here he is fighting who is, I mean, pretty undeniably the best Vlav player. Yeah, and you know, I actually really liked what we saw from, I believe it was Uru versus Safe, just the kind of like move forward and then shield to get this BC pop to kind of win neutral. I'm kind of curious if that's going to work. Oh, sorry, was it Uru versus Kiri? Or, oh, it was versus Lunar. Sorry. Versus Lunar. I don't know if that's going to work out as well versus Vlav, but I thought that was a very interesting tactic. I'm kind of curious to see if we might see something like that
But who knows? I mean, I don't know. I'm very interested in finding out what Jing has prepared for us as far as he did a lot of prep work for this matchup. So we're going to find out. I mean, I think we can only just guess, but you know, this is the matchup being played. We're watching it being discovered as this match is happening, right? This is, again, one of the very first times Japan and America are interacting offline in this game, and it is also, you know, a new game. So, you know, history in the making right here, right?
Yeah, and I just don't think it can be understated how important this is, how much development and how much growth for this game is going to come out of what's happening here today, what's happened here over the course of the weekend already.
I mean, this is also going to set the tone for the rest of the top four, right? Because
it definitely is.
You know, regardless of which way it goes, there's going to be a lot to be picked up on from the other players watching this. So everyone's really watching this with bated breath. Here we go. Game one, Masoma versus Jing, and Masoma finds the first hit.
What a strong opening. Masoma sometimes in the beginning of the round will not do a whole lot trying to feel it out. I definitely think they knew that they have to be aggressive against Jing, because Jing will take every opportunity to be aggressive, and still being opened up with this big corner pressure gets a launcher.
I mean, we talk about how Japan doesn't really use shield as much, but that was very characteristic, just trying to get out of the corner crouch shield, right?
Right. All right, shield but no commit there from Jing. Getting stuck in the air, not getting anything. They just haven't been able to do anything. Both projectiles hit and a JC.
No, with the key.
And a perfect.
Yeah, we burned all of our meter. I'm not sure what the plan was that Jing's supposed to be showing us here, but it's not really working out in round one. But here we go, offense time. BC to keep it safe. More pressure here from Jing.
Oh God, they just stared at each other.
We got more?
All right. Oh,
that does not work?
No, that was not safe at all. This is an opportunity for Jing.
1-2. The low. Substantial attempt from Masoma.
Now Jing gonna go ahead and open it up. Cake table comes out, gets a hard knockdown, and then okay, good blocking and not okay. I was about to say not committing to his shield, and then he did.
Yeah, I think he was expecting maybe a BC fault from Jing, trying to BC it back, but there's the air dash. Punishes a stand tag. Here we go.
This is big opportunity, and look how much recoverable health Masoma has. He chooses to use heat as soon as he gets
don't have meter yet. He's got to build it back, but finds the hit. So
yeah, but Masoma is notorious for not using that for heat.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he can get a forced heat round, he'll take it, but I expect to see just a Moondrive to close it out.
Oh,
there's a BC follow that we talked about. Okay, Jing fights back. Round 3.
Masoma brought that pretty far back to
No,
Jing,
definitely, yeah. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see the characteristic projectile Moondrive. Try and get an air unblockable or something. But Masoma maybe just looking for round 3, right? Maybe he was just kind of looking ahead a bit.
Yeah, all right, gets another air dash jump in with the JC.
Yep, punishing that crouch shield. It is tough to just try and play the shield game against a good block. There's the air. Moondrive,
yeah, Moondrive from Moondrive. Very well done. That is, I know, pretty stylistically American. Gets a hit out of it as well. Jing really studied in the way that the Moondrive is working now.
Okay. See if Jing is going to get it. He will land the mix. One more after this. See Masoma out of drive. Again, the empty low. That's that classic Hisui. And you got to feel good about that one as the Hisui player, right?
Yes, you definitely do. And at the end of that, Jing just kind of reeled back in his chair like, okay, all of that practice paid off.
No, that's definitely big. You want those to land.
Yeah, and Masoma just kind of looking like Masoma.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah, Masoma, you know, very good. I feel like pretty good at tournament nerves, honestly. Always looking like they're calm and have the game plan down. And I think Vlog suits that very well. You don't want to crack here. Take your damage where you can find it, and certainly a lot of damage for Masoma here. We have a lot of drive left still.
Using that really well, too. I like where he activated the Moondrive after the projectile hit, just so he can figure out what he wanted to do. Yeah, this is a turn for Jing, though.
Yeah, and Masoma out of Moondrive. Here we go. Jing did it once before. Let's see if he can do it again. Empty low gets blocked. More pressure, though. We're going to spend meter. It's still Hisui's turn. 1, 2, 3. The throw.
Yeah, again,
stand shield.
I feel like every time that Masoma is stuck in that situation, he chooses to use shield, and he's being really punished for it. All right, King Table comes out, gets his launcher and the knockdown. Not dead yet, though. Oh my God, he just raised up to that book.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just a clean meaty. Masoma exploding in game 2 so far. Oh!
Nice air dash in with the overhead, but no, now it's Jing's turn again. He's dropping things really uncharacteristically right now.
Yeah, especially this kind of game, you really want to finish your plays. Moon trying to see the Oki, but it's just the keep doing the meeting. This time the GC keep works, so if you are close enough, you can hit that dust.
Okay, he's almost out of heat. Is he going to choose? Yes. Go ahead at the last second. Use that arc strike. Get the extra damage charge. So he's got one sliver of moon there. Gets two now with the throw.
All right, and we get the tech. Check for pressure. Oh my god!
Shield, and on the A counter. Very well done.
All right, Masoma wins that shield RPS. That's huge. Haven't actually seen too much of the shield RPSing going on yet. You know, obviously we're baiting the shield. There's the air unblockable. Jing jumping straight into the trap.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of moon left in that, so it's a very short moon drive, but gets as much as he can off of it.
Yeah, we're just spending here to check them out and just try and build more moon gauge up to get that game plan going again. We see these super tough shields from Jing, just trying to get close enough and maybe use a BC follow up to force their way in. We know Masoma doesn't have any more BC, so we find a hit here though.
Plenty of meter if Jing chooses to use it just to get some more damage out.
Masoma though,
yeah,
has the moon drive now.
Yeah, not a ton. So, okay, if he doesn't commit to his shield here, never mind. Gets hit with an overhead.
Yes, eats the mix. The Hitsu game plan. Spends the meter. Here's the knockdown. One more time. The moon drive to see it. The room. Oh my god! Wow, and Masoma, the landing was just too awkward. Looks like we're both on the same page there as far as the shield RPS goes, but
yes,
just things worked out for Jing.
They did. That was very, very tense though, and it really felt sort of like at the end of that, Masoma didn't really know what to do sort of in the corner there.
Yeah, I mean, we see moon drives coming up from Masoma on defense, and that is definitely a sign that this Oki is not okay to hold, right?
Right, and as you noticed, we are best of 5 for this.
Yeah.
And so we're getting into it again. Masoma has got a huge mountain to climb, though.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an uphill battle. Jing very confidently on that 2-0 with a character with consistent knockdown game that's been working out. You got to be feeling good about that one. B2 to keep it safe. More pressure. Oh no, the hands whipping. Masoma gets a clean hit.
Yeah, that 2-8 really comes out fast for Flop, and was able to open up Jing. So just trying to prevent air raid, just comes in with that though.
I mean,
big sword buttons.
Yeah, Blob Rekka, huge.
It is. It's deceptively large too, and it works out for Masoma. Gonna put 1 round on the board, but Jing, I mean, definitely with the way they've been playing, not out of it yet.
Yeah. Again, we're seeing this kind of jump shield gameplay to just try and get around these projectiles. It's hard to really say how well it's been working. It's kind of been a non-factor so far. Not too many huge hits coming from Jing for that. It's really just been about the knockdowns and whether they've been working or not. Speaking of which, Masoma finding a clean hit. What more might do it? We'll see. We have moon drive, so maybe he's just looking for the jump. He finds it, but yeah, there's enough air options there that he's gonna be okay. Counter hits the BC fall just too far. The spacing is very difficult on that.
That was extremely well played. The way that he went ahead and when he activated the moon drive and then used that, instead of, you know, jumping in like he would normally do, go underneath to just get the spacing that he wanted. It worked out great for him.
Yeah, the air-to-air counter hit though after the BC follow-up from Jing, though, that's the kind of thing right now that I think Jing tried to feel out. He looked very nervous and pressured after the end of that round, but because if you were a little closer, I think you would have actually gotten the hit. You would have actually punished Blob. So it is a very specific thing I think that Jing is trying to do here with these BCs to just, you know, get in, not necessarily quite for the punish. The stare down. Oh.
Yeah, fatal counter with the throw. I mean, if your opponent is blocking that much, go ahead and throw them. Get some damage on the table. Overhead doesn't work out. Fatal counter throw again.
It's about time for something to happen. I feel like both players are just waiting to explode here.
Yeah, no can really commit to that shield, make sure that he's still going to be safe. The dust comes out. But again, they're just blocking.
Yeah, might spend more, yep. So out of meter, but we do get a throw into Oki. Another one.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't care that was thrown, just I'm happy.
Yeah, no, me too. All right, but now got Vlog doing Vlog things, lots of projectiles.
Playing around the BC. Counter hit. Here we go. With the crowd chanting for the combos too. We've got Moondrive out of meter, but you know, Moondrive maybe the more important thing here. Okay, forcing our turn in. There's 28 seconds on the clock.
This is going down to the wire.
Oh my God! It goes so far!
It goes so far. Vlov's B and C buttons are so big.
Okay, Jing with the scoop. My turn. There we go. Too close on the dust. The GC didn't work in the first round because it's too far away, but now I think getting a better feel for how close the EX dust can actually be for you to actually punish him with the GC heat.
No commit in the air, just using backdash. We do have a Moondrive activation, and Soma getting a ton of damage after that double down B gets a charge and trying to get some moon back.
Yeah, but Soma really showing that you can only study so much, but it's the real application that counts, right? It's like Jing knows he can't jump at the wrong places and get air unblockable from the Moondrive, and yet we've seen him get caught a couple times now. It's not easier said than done, absolutely.
Yeah. Getting, right. Okay, sets up the dust, but there's plenty of room to, oh, he committed to a shield, and Jing was already behind him.
That's,
oh,
yeah,
no!
That one was really difficult, so I wasn't sure either. I was like, oh! And yeah, Jing willing to just take it. I mean, hey, if it works, you get heated, but if it doesn't work, you kill them. So not a bad gamble if the spacing is super close, right?
No. Ooh, that was there. I felt like they could have a lot more punish there. Okay, gets the throw again. The bento setup in the corner. Crowd is going absolutely crazy.
There's no BC from Jing though. Doesn't get the confirm, but will get the cannonball. Takes the heat. Oh, this is not good for Masoma.
No, this is terrible. The kick table set up.
Masoma probably going to be on Pixel here. What's the mix-up? 1, 2. More! That's a low! Oh. I mean, the score was 3-1, but it didn't feel that way.
No. No, it did not.
I feel like Jing right now, dude. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man. But Soma had so many good moments.
Masoma had so many good moments, but the problem was is Jing had more of them.
Yeah.
Jing absolutely had more, and I love how it took.
I don't know. I don't think Scott is too phased by whether he is playing on one tier 2P side, but it is just another thing that he's got to keep track of. So I'm very impressed he's able to implement it really well in his gameplay.
Yeah, and at that in that pre-round movement as well, you could see he was trying to jump over Kiri just to get the advantage of being on the other side.
Here we go. Yeah, that axe pressure, but keeping it safe. Scott just kind of keeping it airtight here. There's the heat.
And not a ton of health, but just really wanted to be able to try and get something. Now it's gone. It was a very short one, but we get Moondrive activation from Kiri to try and get something. Oh, just throw.
Yeah, the stare down.
And Moondrive activation in response, which is interesting because Scott usually does Moondrive pretty immediately after their opponent.
Okay, more pressure. Wow, again, Kiri's defense. She's not really cracking from any of this.
Kiri uses heat very liberally, and she continues to do it.
I mean, it's an amazing, it's a huge boon if you're able to land it. You just get back into any game that you were playing for the back foot.
Okay. Very patient gameplay from both people. Scott really not being able to find an opening right now. Uses the EX edge, doesn't get anything out of it. Texas throw, and this is an advantage now for Kiri, getting some damage out.
Yeah, actually taking the life lead, and we have no gas as Scott right now. Like, Mario's got no gauge, not even 100 here. It's Kiri's chance to shine potentially, but the huge dunk. Oh no!
This is a lot of damage. We've got meter to spend as well. Goes ahead and uses it there, and God, just the way that you're able to set up these sandwich situations.
If Kiri lands the heat, I don't think Scott's gonna let 4 seconds.
No 3.
Yeah.
And
that's a really tough situation as a defender when you have Mario on the other side of the screen just chucking out at you. And like, if you're not close enough to actually get a BC punch or anything, it's just very difficult to actually make a big play
projectile for projectile there to round start. And I like the way that they just ran at each other and stared.
Yeah, Scott really ready with those air keys, ready to shield those at a moment's notice. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Moondrive is up, so we're getting a little bit more here. Punch Nun is going to able to extend that combo. Okay. Yeah, Kiri's not really getting a whole lot out of this and gets a throw for her troubles.
Okay, air shield and then BC follows out, so we're out of the corner, but still having to hold Scott's pressure.
All Alright, overhead.
Yeah, the key to EX, not a bad way to create space, but Scrod just, you know, able to just jump a little bit over that. Find the hit here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, good. Another combo. Not going to be able to close it out here, so
There's
what's
the
the
axe.
setup? There's a, yep, axe comes out.
Oh.
And just again, he'll fake that low and then immediately go for the throw afterwards. It's a really good setup for him, and he takes the first game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, multi-layered Oki setups in this kind of game are pretty huge. It's very, not every character has access to just destructive mix-up on the fly, so just being able to, you know, put the fear in them with those throw attempts and know that you can still play even if it doesn't work out is pretty huge here.
Yeah, Scott definitely feeling a little bit more confident at the start of game 2. Just a lot of pressure, not a lot of damage, but the pressure I feel like is what's more important. However, Kiri gets the opening here. Hasn't used any of the black keys yet, just spends one there. And that's nice turn.
Okay, here we go. Back-to-back hit for Kiri. Moondrive's gonna let them see what's going on.
Yeah, 2 Moondrives now were spent just trying to get anything out of this, and really nice, again, fantastic blocking out of Kiri, something we've said consistently over the course of this top 8.
Oh. Okay, here's the mix-up. Nice tech left. Kiri's throw game, so good.
Incredible. Gets the knockdown here and is able to close it out. Kiri puts it around to the board.
Kiri's game plan, don't get hit them. Really been impressing me.
Yeah, it works. Hit, don't get hit, succeed.
Yeah, I mean, holding all this pressure from Scraw. Let's see if Scraw can open up. There's the hit from the throw. But oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen Kiri actually get caught stand teching in a long time.
Yes, in a very long time. This is a great combo here from Scott. And then opens up with just the low. Doesn't have to use the little throw afterwards to do any mix. Oh, Moondrive does come out, but
oh no. Well, still a good situation for Scrod. Scrod just looking to close it out here. Yeah,
yes.
Easily, very happily burns the mirror. Okay. Yeah, Kiri letting loose a little bit on defense, I think, at the end.
Definitely. It was, I mean, as I even highlighted right before this, it was like, great defense, and then it was like, not so great defense.
Yeah, huge round start for Kiri, but was unable to get a confirm. Scrod looking to just try and win neutral here again with these jumps. Disengage though, like the movement from Kiri as he's playing around that nut. That nut called air is something that gives a lot of players trouble, but we actually haven't seen it put in that much work.
That activation with the Moondrive and then the keys coming afterwards. Catches Strut unawares. We're gonna go ahead and finish it with the arc drive. I don't know, he's not
He's
dead.
alive just barely. What's it gonna be? Oh, wow, catches him! And yeah, Mario is Scrod just not respecting the key pressure.
No, and they're right back in, and they're so ready to keep fighting.
Yeah, no hesitation. We're just going.
No,
just looking it out.
They said match, rematch. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we're back into it already. Opens it up with the throws for significant damage of this round. Do it again. I dare you. Do it again.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, the cracks are showing, I think, for Kiri's defense. It's really, it's just a mental game. Like, you get thrown a couple times and you start rethinking what you're doing.
Yes, and unfortunately, Kiri is really second-guessing themselves, and they're getting hit by every mix with Scrod's bringing.
Yeah. All right, one more. Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden, the defense from Kiri falling apart a little bit. Scrod just doing such a good job of sticking to their guns and leaving it's the tournament pressure. It's the match, you know.
Yeah, and you can tell that Kiri's having trouble because they haven't used any of their magic circuit. They're sitting on that 4 bars. This is an opportunity, but unfortunately drops it.
Oh, there's an opportunity again for Kiri. Just finds the hit here. Scrod unable to do anything on Wake Up. In the corner. Oh, nice. Takes the corner and punishes the crouch shield.
Yeah. Gonna try and get this to the out. Spending any meters so they can go into this round much better. Say they only spent 1 bar.
Yeah.
So they're coming into this with a good amount of meter, on both sides.
Yeah, remember guys, this one is 2 out of 3. This is not lose finals, lose semis. So this is last game, last round here.
Yeah, loser of this goes to the spectators bracket.
Yeah, and Scrod, no Moondrive to counter. Jump A!
Oh, no!
And that spacing was really scary, but Kiri gets the clean confirm here, spends some more meter, and Kiri in a good position to try and close down now. Just needs to find a really solid here. If they can, it'll be really difficult. Uphill balance.
Oh no, committed to a
oh my
shield
God,
overhead. This could definitely be it. All right, no,
yeah,
only expensive barrier.
This situation here for Scrod is very dangerous.
Oh!
No! At the end of the day, the panic key, the gamble does not pay off. Kiri takes out. Ah!
No!
A gamble! believe it!
This is ridiculous. Okay, Scrug gets a hit in the air. Oh, we got a Moonshine activation.
Again! No, wait! And Scrug gets trying to run this back. He's gaining enough life from that heat. He can still do it!
All right.
Someone's gotta go home after this. Oh! Oh, no, the drop! Oh, the reset!
That was electric.
Spaghetti all over the place with me, and then Kiri. Oh my!
Oh my God, my heart! Those last moments, the scrambles, the commit. There was a moment, and I hope like we get to see it later, when in that one combo where Scrot was
fighting to be the last one left to try and take out Jing from Japan, just waiting comfortably in the winner's side of Grand Final. So here we go, guys.
We're getting into the losers finals. It is going to be the best of 5. So we're going to have a lot of sort of set play options and things like that, but we're already opening with both players hitting their moondrive.
Yeah, the interaction so far has just been so beautiful in this round start. Just back and forth checks. Both players just get ready for every movement, but finally here, Masoma catches Kiri twitching. Going to be able to burn a lot of this moondrive gauge. That's a huge win for Masoma here.
Yes, big charge too, got plenty of moon back from that.
Yeah, we land another thrower hit, might be able to get drive, but instead Gary's the one. Finds a big hit here, tries to run it back. Zooey got on knockdown here, Masoma on defense. What's it going to be? Oh!
What a commitment with that shield and the overhead. Gets a fatal counter, gets extra damage from it. Goes ahead and spends 1 bar of meter as well. Just jumping to trying to get the overhead catch. Masoma doing something that is unexpected.
Patience for Masoma, but let's see how long it lasts. Tries to shield, yeah. Oh no! Doesn't get the punish for it. Was looking for maybe a BC follow-up.
Yeah, all right, recover in the air, has the shield, just not getting anything. We've got had enough moon there to get another moondrive activation as well, but it's already gone.
And now things are even, but Masoma has no drive, so forced to burn some meter, staying alive, plays around.
No. That is a really great move from Noel, but the recovery on it, it's a high risk, high reward thing, and unfortunately you high risk to you risk.
Well, you know what? Kiri has won many a match off of that move, and again, finds the first hit in this round 2 off of it. The ticks, the pressure, the keys. Okay.
Wow, flash in the air, Masoma does end up winning that. This is a really good opportunity for him. He gets a knockdown and gets, only 1 of the moon there.
Oh! It's a lot of damage here from Masoma from cross mount.
Gets hit.
In the air blockable.
Yeah, there we go. Masoma's going to take the first one. But again, Kiri has shown us time and time again that she is able to adapt and able to adjust. And in particular, the rate at which she plays, her tempo is so slow.
Absolutely.
And if she's able to bring Masoma down to that tempo, that's really what happened with Scrod.
Yeah.
Is she pulled him down to where she wanted to play.
Absolutely.
But Masoma's not breaking yet.
Absolutely. It's the same thing happened versus many of Kiri's opponents, is that her ability to just create a lot of mental pressure forces the opponents to just crack. But Masoma is the player, I think, who might be best at not getting pressured by this kind of play style. We see Masoma very stoic, so just keeping with their same game plan and really being the one that tries to force Kiri to introduce the counterplay here.
We had an activation there from Kiri for Moondragon, and now this is her turn to take control.
Yeah, Masoma trying to snipe like an air unblockable situation, I think, but not fast enough, and Kiri ready with the shield, gets that hit. And we still are in drive here, the stare down.
Yeah, long hold on that shield, and again, long hold. We just get Black Key. She's almost out of Black Key. She's only got 2 left.
But you know what? I mean, we haven't even really been paying attention to the resource as far as keys go, because Kiri's been doing such a good job managing a clutch heat here. So we could be in for a long one now, but no, spoke too soon. Just the cannonball super jump here. Kiri finds in against the zoner. Finishes him off. Gotta love the Ardbite fans, by the way.
Yeah, they designed Noel's animations just so spectacularly, and she just makes me laugh.
She got the big stick. She knows what she's doing with it.
Yeah, she sure does. All right, and there we have the triple double downs from the Soma to get some significant damage at the start of this. And again, he's just trying to control both the air and the ground space, which Rob is really good at, especially in ice.
Oh, get the run under. Sees the air stall from Kiri. 1 step ahead, Masoma. We'll spend meter, we'll get some more. And now we have the threat of air unblockable again. Not even gonna need it.
No. That was a near perfect as well. Masoma really finding their comfort zone. He refuses to get brought down to this tempo that Kiri wants to play at.
Knife in the air unblockable for the shield. Yep, there's the gap there.
Okay, just slides underneath. You know, although Blom is one of the tallest characters in the game, his dash speed is one of the faster ones, and it's a big advantage for him.
And we're just getting some more resources here while Kiri just tries desperately to create space.
B counter, but nothing really came after it. Masoma doing a great job blocking all of that incoming damage. I say that, gosh darn it, I cursed him.
Okay. No counter hit. Oh, the stare down into Kiri fighting the hit. We just spent some meter.
Yeah.
And then here we go, there. Kiri with the chance. Yeah, Moondrive, that's okay for Kiri though. Sees it.
Yeah. Doesn't really get to take advantage of it. The BC just brings Masoma closer to Kiri. He's throwing out all of those ice on the floor. Kiri not following for it though. Oh! And a big catch from Kiri. She puts one on the board. It's 1-1. And this is best of 5.
Yeah.
Thank God.
That was crazy though. I mean, I think a lot of people were kind of looking at those keys in the shield being like, well, that's not good. You're going to give Masoma Moondrive and he's going to be able to have some options. But Kiri says, no, it was all just part of my plan to get this super jump in, right?
Yes, exactly. And it worked out. Oh! He saw that key coming and Masoma had already committed to the anti-air. So he went ahead and used his Moondrive so he didn't get hit by it.
Oh, yeah, you are slightly minus after the Moondrive. So Masoma getting a reward off of that situation. And here we go.
Oh, he got
whoa! Yeah, that's a crouching shot. I'm not sure if that was what they were looking for there, but okay, here we go. He's gonna finish it off, I think.
Yep, does go ahead of him. You know, a lot of the rounds that Masoma wins are just very dominant, and that's how he wants it to be. Because he doesn't want to have to really work for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think his Block's game plan, it's really this nice feedback loop. You land the hit, and then off of your ender, you get to charge a lot, build some more Moondrive, and use that Moondrive to create those air unblockable situations, or at the very least force your way in. Really works well when you're doing well.
Yeah, it does. This is another good combo here from Kiri. Spends meter to get more damage out of it. Overhead is blocked this time, but that worked really fast. And there, high risk, high reward, and so much reward.
Okay, Kiri looking to try and close this round out. Steals the corner, but no dice on pressure. And Masoma, yes, does the stand shield, but goes for the beat follow-up.
All right.
Oh!
Did you get the fatal counter?
Kiri's so good at that!
She's so good!
Has not dropped that confirm either. I mean, you know, even though it is fully undeckable with the counter hit, we've seen other players miss their conversions off of those clutch hits, and Kiri's been ready every time.
Right in a row. You're gonna do, yes, let's do it again!
It can't be a fourth, right?
Yes, do it again!
Oh, no. Okay. Masoma broke it off.
No, I loved it. 4 throws in a row, 4 successful throws.
That's the record. Pressure. Masoma burning all of the drive. Kiri's got a lot. See what she can do with it. Oh, gets caught.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Especially with an incredible start like that. All right.
Yeah.
Masoma able to get some charge back there. Ooh. Okay, this is huge. But Masoma spent all of his magic circuit building it a little bit slowly, but he does have half of that movement.
Yeah, Masoma in 1 touch range. We've seen Kiri in the situation go for the key, just try and force it in, but I don't know if they're going to have an opportunity to go for the EX, but that doesn't work apparently.
No, that was unfortunate. All right, Masoma. He's thinking. He's really thinking about it.
Okay. And Masoma now only needs 1 more game. But it has been pretty back and forth. Masoma, like you're saying though, the wins that Masoma does get have been very impactful, very one-sided.
They have. And okay, he just goes BC, tries to keep that safe. Masoma's doing a lot of the A counters and a lot of like very delayed A counters.
Yeah, when you delay them much, you can counteract the reshield landing recovery to just get the 4th planet. So he's been winning this RPS.
He has, but now Kiri gets an opportunity here. Goes ahead, gets a little bit of a charge in there. And Masoma, I mean, again, you gotta pay attention to that moon meter because he's out and it's such a huge resource for him.
Okay. So Kiri finds a hit. Not enough to kill, but definitely putting in range.
Building a lot of meter in the meantime, too.
And Masoma does not have Moondrive, so, oh, there it is. Not enough, but.
I dare you to throw again.
Goes for
it. Really do. No, doesn't happen.
Masoma on the offense here.
Yeah,
Definitely going to be scary though.
Yeah, and he does use some of his magic circuit, which is kind of unusual because usually he likes to keep that for the next round.
Yeah. And you can actually generate a little life from shielding too, but
Yay!
I mean, 20 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, this is...
Oh! No
Okay,
way!
we get
No
an
way!
opener.
No way!
Yeah, but Soma could absolutely take this if they want to. Goes ahead, uses
Oh my god,
the
no
activation
way!
to take it, and then to catch it in the air. It's
Oh
not
my
dead.
god! It's there! No!
No, the
6 seconds!
scaling!
Wait! Wait! Oh! You gotta be kidding me!
No, there was so much scaling in that he
I
couldn't
thought the
close
air
it
for a
out.
lead would kill. That's insane! Oh my god, Kiri! It's always Kiri somehow making that magic signal happen.
She's got to be magical. She's turned no on
Main
to a
character
magical
flaw
girl.
armor. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
It's always been her matches. These things just keep happening.
Why do they keep happening?
And so Kiri staying alive here. Moondrive to keep themselves safe. Oh no.
No. And again, these commitments to the shield are the things that are really getting Kiri in trouble. And okay, we did get a tech that time, but these throws have been clutch on both of their sides right now. Whoa. And as I said it, just, that's an option. Do it again. Oh, girl, do it again. Nope. Okay.
All right, the slam doesn't find anything. Oh wow, trying to jump out afterwards, but whoa. Oh, yeah, the scramble comes out ahead of Soma. Yep. Once again, just building game. We have enough to Moondrive yet again. We're gonna look for that.
All right, shield, but didn't go all the way through. Okay, again, the commitment with the shield and Masoma's punishing it.
Yeah, I don't think Kiri wanted. I think Kiri wanted a lot more for the Moondrive, but staying alive yet again. Okay.
I was like, no, not again. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, okay, so Masoma now on match point, only needs one more round. We got Moondrive looking for it. Yeah. Does not get the full confirm.
No. Doing a great job anti-airing a lot of this movement coming in from Kiri. She's choosing to jump a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, with good reason. Look at all the stuff coming out on the floor, and then she gets caught by it.
Yeah, Kiri was going full aggro for a moment, but Masoma is so good at cycling that pressure. Just building the height. I don't know if you can just let him do this like this. Now he's just Moondrive.
He's
Not
done
even matter. There it
done
is.
it!
Masoma takes over Kiri. The shake ahead of disappointment from Kiri at the end there kind of looked like it was falling apart. Masoma just being the one to stay solid throughout the set. But amazing performance from Kiri. I know that's not going to be the last time I say that.
No, it's not. And I know this is not the last time that we're going to see her.
Absolutely.
This was such a breakout performance. And I hope that she